I've never really shared with you guys what I do for work, how I make the big bucks. I don't think younger me ever imagined doing this for a living. Watching anime and editing videos were always just hobbies for me. Now I make anime cooking videos, and somehow I've been able to do this full time for a little over 2 years. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, how are you able to survive? So let's get into that. This was kind of something I learned the hard way when I first started, but you just can't make a living off of views alone. Luckily, a big part of my job is getting to go on random adventures like this. So today I'm gonna take you guys with me on a little business trip and show you what a day in the life of an anime food content creator might look like. All right, so I got about an hour before I have to head out. I'm just going over the brief again. I think they just want me to focus on the deliciousness of Japanese ingredients and Japanese cuisine. Okay, so basically I need to film a short. I'll probably film some of like the food shots on my camera, but everything else can be shot on the iPhone. It's nice that iPhone video is considered the industry standard for like shorts. I definitely don't have to use my nice camera to film the food shots, but I want to because I know it'll look nice. Gotta go that extra mile. The shooting will be from 12 to 4:30, and I'll be going to 11 different restaurants. That's gonna be interesting. There's probably gonna be someone next to me too, keeping time. Can't get self-conscious. After all the eating wraps up, they're gonna ask me some interview questions, and I have to make sure I'm prepared to answer, to talk about like how I feel about anime collaborations with food establishments and stuff. It's gonna be a full day, but I hope you guys get some insight on what it's like to be in this field. All right, I just found the poster. This is why we are here. Could you give me a second? Yeah, of course. All right, while we wait for them to set up, KJ Esrod asks, which anime inspired me to start this cooking journey? I'd probably have to go with all the Ghibli movies I watched growing up, like Calcifer's Breakfast or The Feast and Spirited Away. Yeah, if you know, you know. All right, this feels pretty official. I even have a cameraman here recording me. It low-key feels like I'm in Japan. I flew from Tokyo to Little Tokyo. Okay, I'm in the first place right now. This looks like the Kushi Shabu. This looks really good. It's always good to have some extra B-roll shots of the food before you dig in. Oishii. Damn, I feel so lucky to be able to eat all this food. I just have to do this 11 times. How much time do we have?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Finish it, it's okay.
I'll take a little more and
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
All right, even though we're eating 11 meals, we're gonna make sure to get some to-go boxes so we're not wasting any food here. There's just no way I can eat it all at once. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, and it has the cutout. Nice. All right, now we're at Hachioji Craft Ramen. We're waiting for cheese curry mazesuba. All right, Nicole, that is a great question. I think I'm gonna have to go with Naruto. Low-key, I've always wanted to know what that Ichiraku ramen really tastes like. Everything's a lot heavier than I expected. This salmon ikura ochazuke ended up being one of my favorite things from the shoot. If you're ever in the area, this would be my recommendation. I like this one. No, it's pretty cool that they have the cutouts in each shop. Medium, I think. I'm not even from LA, so this is actually a good chance for me to get to see what's in the area in Little Tokyo. They just gave me a shirt. Pretty sick. I love free stuff, so. We're at the 4th restaurant now. We're here to get some scallops. But somebody asked, do you ever feel creatively confined, or is this your happy niche? I think at times there are times when I want to do like other styles of videos, but at the end of the day, like I watch it normally as a hobby anyways, so it's really convenient that it turns into work as well. I love getting unexpected opportunities. Honestly, it is so much fun. Hard not to feel stupid when you're eating by yourself. Apparently next is Wagyu Katsu, which is crazy. I'm like already starting to get full. I'm gonna put these two questions together because I think my biggest weakness is staying organized. Even though I'm someone that gets distracted quite easily, it helps me the most to remember just to keep things simple and tackle each project one at a time. I am not a good multitasker. Hell yeah. カメラマンたちも食べますか? お願いします。手伝ってください。
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, dude. It's like, これは無理。自分で。はいはい。はい。Gotta make sure everybody eats, you know? Yo, we still got gyudon coming up. I feel like that's the biggest one. Wait, is that Ace? Wait, hold on. All right, this is number 6. Out of everything I've made so far, I think the dandadan crab hot pot was just unforgettable. Like all the prep that went into making it, I think just made it 10 times more delicious. All right, this is number 7, I think. Still got a little bit of space left. All right, next up we got some more ramen. We going for ramen round 2. Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Red X asks, what are your top 3 anime to find food in? I love this question because I think about it all the time, but recently it's been Campfire Cooking, Dandadan, and Demon Slayer. We're at the Kaisendon place now, thinking that since this is kind of like what the main art is revolving around, I'm gonna use this meal to kind of explain that you can get all the stickers and pins. All right, they got the real guys here with the big camera. Hey. Oh. It's fresh. I'm in heaven. Do I practice the dishes before filming or do I just wing it? I usually just wing it. Of course, I'm never gonna upload something I'm not proud of. I think in almost every video, it's my first time making that dish, so I mess up a lot, but it is good to learn from your mistakes. At this point, I was about to explode, but there's a saying I love to use in Japanese called etsubara, and that just means there's always room for dessert. It might be the best I've ever had. Oh, there's mochi? Oh my God, I have to eat this. 10 out of 10. But even though we finished eating all the food, they're gonna interview me now, ask me some questions. It should be easy for me, right, guys? Right? This is what I do for work, so, you know, nothing to be nervous about.
And you are specializing in the food.
Yeah, anime food. It always feels kind of unreal to be treated like a professional in this space, because I started doing this just for fun, so it's crazy to see how far it's come. Damn, I just blacked out. I don't know what I said. Did you hear everything?
I heard you were talking about my anime.
Yeah, so what did it sound like? Did it sound okay?
It sounded pretty professional. So
Okay,
yeah, it sounded good.
All right, thanks, man. You working right now?
Yeah, I am working right now.
Hey, it's Editing Kai here. So how did today's work even turn into money? Let me explain. So a sponsored short can reasonably bring you in around 2 to 5K, and sometimes even more if you can package your platforms together. Meanwhile, original posts are pretty random depending on the platform you post it on. For example, some TikToks over a minute long can get you a couple $100s. Instagram Reels does not pay squat, but YouTube Shorts and Facebook can earn you a bit as well. So there's like a trade-off, right? Because original posts get more views, less money, but they also put your work out there that can land you future sponsorships. Sponsored posts tend to get less views, but more guaranteed money. But if you do too many of them, you risk pushing your audience away. So basically, you just need to hit a good balance. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed some behind the scenes. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Boop. Lots of leftovers. I'll be eating this for the next 2-3 days, I think.